Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the farm. We got a little bit of a different video today. It is finally sunny out, but we got a ton of rain last night. But I'm still going to move all the animals, but we've showed you plenty of animal moves, so probably not going to show that today. But we have had a ton of questions about this beast right here, so we're going to try and answer those today. So a lot of you guys know the story. We're getting a lot of new subscribers, but those that don't know, I was a teacher for 13 years, and my wife Jamie, she still is teaching, but this year we decided we were going to take another leap of faith, and I quit my job teaching, and we're just going to work on the farm. I'm homeschooling the kids, and but we needed another source of income. You know, we couldn't just go cold turkey on that, so that's what this is for. We got this for this business, and I'll tell you what that business is in just a minute. But besides the obvious reason of this just being so cool, let's check her out inside. Ooh, how about that? So I mean, who wouldn't want their own personal short bus? But big thanks to my Uncle Ken. He came down and helped me paint it. We just put some tractor paint on it. It actually looks really good. My wife says I now have a prison bus, but either way, I like it. So anyway, we needed this for the business that we are doing now. I've been to Vermont, Massachusetts, all up in the Northeast, and even got the handicap ramp. But I put a pallet bed down in here, got a nice little mattress on it, so it's not so hard. But so when I'm on these trips, I will just sleep in here. I'll pull into a gas station somewhere or whatnot, and I will just sleep in here. So we got this bus for this business we started. Like I said, besides the obvious cool factor, let's go talk about that business really quick. We even got it decaled out with the KC Farms. Maybe if we're on a trip out of state and y'all get a picture of us, we'll snap a picture. We'll send you some gear if you see us on the road. But so here's the business. Jamie's dad, my father-in-law, has been doing this for 32 odd years, and he was on us to do this, and knowing that we were going to quit teaching, we just thought it was a perfect time. But I'm sure you'll never guess it, and we get a ton of questions. But here's my barn. Don't judge the mess. So yeah, the business is refinishing bowling pins. So we've been doing it for a little over a year, maybe two, because I was doing it while I was still teaching, and it's a two-person thing. Jamie still helps out as much as she can when she's home, and it is a huge help. But so we take these pins, and obviously you got to see if the wood's good, and we got to mask them, and I'm actually going to pour some today. I'll show you a little bit of that. This order's going up to Ohio. But that's why we got the bus, because we can load up a ton right there on the bus and head on down the road. But I'll kind of show you. So you get a pin like so. I think I got a finished one here. So I think you can tell the difference. That is one that we finished already. So you get a turd like this, or even here's a better example. We'll get in a pin like that, and then when it leaves, this one's obviously pretty beat up, the decal's bad, but it turns into a pin like that. So I know I didn't know this business existed either. There's not. I think there may be 3 people in America that do it, and product's actually really cool. So this is kind of how we're making a little extra income since I quit teaching, and I enjoy doing it. It's fun to take a product and refinish it so it looks beautiful and the people that you send it to are happy. But I'll show you a little bit of how we do it, and so that's why we got the bus, the elephant in the room. That is why we have the cool bus. But it works out pretty well, and like I said, I've been all the way. The maiden voyage in the bus was up to Vermont, and that was quite a haul in the bus, but we like it, and it's worked out well. When we went up to Michigan for my father's funeral, we actually had an order of pins in Ohio that we had to take, so I had taken the kids with me to the funeral, and we were able to sleep on the bus. They were able to sleep. My brother and I went, and we made the trip in just one day. Long trip, but we were able to stretch out and spread out. We got the bowling pins delivered and made it to our destination in style. So I'm gonna get going on these pins really quick. We'll probably get over and check out the piglets. They're just over a week now, the newest ones. The other ones are going on 6 weeks, so obviously we got to check out the piglets before we leave. But I'm gonna get these pins poured first. Live it up, live it up, live it up, live it up. Well, we're not going to bore you with the whole process. There is 2 tables poured there. And I guess the obvious question is, why would anybody want to buy a refinished bowling pin? The easy answer is the price. New bowling pins for a box of 10 cost anywhere from $130 to $160. We try to stay at 1/3 of that cost. It's like buying a new car versus a used car. You let someone else take the hit, and if the wood is good on the inside, there is no point in buying new pins. You can just get them refinished. These will last just as well as a new pin as far as wear and tear. Sometimes the machines will put those big old marks on them. I mean, it's gonna do the same to these too. But for 1/3 of the price, that is why a lot of people go with refinished pins. So we've got a total of 36 racks to do. We'll be knocking out these. And after this, let's go check out some pigs. Okay, so a couple hours of work. We got these ones poured. Got a few other steps to do yet, but this isn't a how to refinish bowling pins tutorial. This was hopefully answering some questions on the big gray elephant in the room. So yes, I did quit my normal job this year, and we're doing some different things, trying to grind and get it all figured out so we can do the homesteading full time. So promised I'd go over here and show you these little pigs, so let's head on over and see how everyone's doing. Alright, nice to see Hazel out and about this morning. She has just done awesome. So we thought she was she had rolled on a few of her other piglets. Good morning. Good morning. but I honestly think that was the setup we had her in before didn't set her up for success. So she's been amazing this time, and I'm glad she's out and about. Let's go in here and check out the piglets. And this is what it's all about here. Pile of 9 piglets. Try not to wake these guys up here, but everybody's doing fantastic. Just about a week old today, and it's nice that they've been able to figure out these heat lamps. Hazel getting a good scratch in there, but everybody's doing good. Got a bunch of these guys sold already, and they'll venture out here in a couple days, I'm sure. They're so small when they first start out that you really don't know what they're going to start to look like, but they're starting to come into their own a little bit. A couple days here we'll get a video of them with them out in the sun there, but I think we'll do a video here. Yes, you've been doing a good job. We'll do a video of our setup here in a couple days if you're wondering how to set up for a pregnant mama, but we'll do that on another one, just in case you don't have an idea what's worked for us. I'm sure there's many options, but this one's worked well for us. And of course we're over here, gotta see Sassy Girl. Good morning. Good morning. And her young flock here, flock of piglets. These guys are 6 weeks. The other ones we just showed you are just 1 week old. That one with that ginger band there, she's starting to get curly. So they're starting to get used to us. We haven't had the opportunity to spend too much time out here, but these pigs really warm up to you quick, and just been a pleasure to have, guys. If you haven't raised pigs before and you want an easy, docile pig that's super easy to maintain, doesn't tear up your pastures much, definitely Kunekune is the route I would go. The only downfall I can think of is if you're just doing it just for meat and you want quick turnaround on your meat. These guys take 12 to 18 months to grow out, so I guess that would be the only downfall I could think of. But these guys are so fun to raise. The mamas do awesome. We haven't had, like I said, knock on wood, we haven't had any issues with the pregnancies. Haven't had any mamas that are aggressive towards us while they're in here with their babies. And my favorite part is just the different patterns and colors that you get each time, every litter. So we are super happy with Kunekune. So guys, if you haven't already, appreciate you guys following along. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, hit that bell, and we'll be notified of new videos. We do 2 videos every week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Thank you guys for following along, and hopefully I answered your question about the big gray bus on the farm, and we'll check you guys out on the next video.